Hey there, welcome to the Sound Just Like a Pro YouTube channel. My name is William, and today we're doing something awesome. We are unboxing the Zoom F8n, and we're getting first impressions on what I like about it, what I think they could do better, how I feel about how it looks, how it operates, and things like that. But before we get into it, I want to give you a free ebook. It's called EQ Basics, your blueprint to a better mix, and it's a paint by numbers chart that I've put together to help you find where your voice fits in the mix, or if you're trying to put an acoustic guitar into the mix correctly. And you're probably not here because you record music, but there's a substantial section of this paint by numbers chart dedicated to vocals. So, I'm speaking right now, and so using my voice on a video. So you need to know where voices fit into a mix. And if you need that, then I'd love to give you the book. And it's at doitjustlikeapro.com/EQ book. But without further ado, let's get into it. We've researched this quite a bit, and for the money, it just kind of seems like the right thing to do. So we got it from Amazon. Nice. Came packed in a beautiful retail shelf ready box. The Zoom F8n. Very excited about it. So let's see what's in here. Thought we were done with the knife, but we are not. They have it taped up really well, like they don't want it going anywhere. Which is fine, because I didn't want it going anywhere. I was hoping that it would be safe in shipping, and it absolutely was. How do you get in here? You know what? It's taped just about everywhere. Let's see. I thought it was going to be like a flip top situation, and it is not. It's a cut the top and bottom on both sides and slide. So there goes the pretty stuff, just like a paperback book sleeve here. Now it's a top like a shoebox. F8n. Very nice. Very cool. Multi-track field recorder / podcast audio interface. This looks like the power. It's the Zoom AD19A/D, and it is the power. Very good. That will come in handy in a stationary situation. And I'm excited to be able to put it in this little satchel right here. I already went ahead and pulled out my DR-70D. And we are going to put this guy in there. Look at this pretty blue. I don't think that I realized it was blue from all of the recordings or all of the YouTube videos that I watched about this thing before I bought it. But that's really nice. Man, that's really nice. First impressions. The knobs are tight. All seem to be working. The menu button is very, very stable. The headphone output right there on the front, or the headphone volume right there on the front. Very nice. Your mini XLRs and your tip ring and sleeve / XLR balanced inputs. Very nice also. And there's 8 of them. So let's see. I will be using, for this first gig that I actually bought it for, I will be the boom op also, which is why I'm going to lean heavily into the auto mix feature. But we also will forego the wall wart power supply for this first gig, and we will be using the AA battery slot here. What is that, 8? So 2 little banks of 4. It's very nice. And we are clockable there with the time code generator and receiver. And then we have 2 card slots, super nice. The one thing that I wish just out of the gate that this thing had, and I knew this going into it, I wish it was USB-C. So I'm thinking maybe in the future, a future F8n, or whatever the next iteration of this is for Zoom, will have a USB-C, because that seems to be the way we're headed. Man, so cool. So let's get it powered up. But I threw the power supply away off to the side. But we're gonna run batteries. Happen to have some right here. These aren't anything special. I found these in a drawer actually. So we'll be getting some nice rechargeables before the gig, but these are just Publix AA's. So need one more. Let's head back to the battery bay and we will get this puppy set up. All right, there we go. There we go. Oh, nice and tight in there. Clips in very well. So all that run and gun field recording that we all do won't shake these bad boys loose. So that's nice. All right, so that's there. Let's fire it up for the first time. Power button right here on the front. Green light comes on. So good so far. Nice. Now it starts up with the what year is it? So we're going to say it is no longer 2018. It is 2022. The month is March. The day is the 11th. Friday, March 11th, 2022. And, oh, they want the time also, which is, I'm not sure, so we're going to skip that for now. So then you scroll through here and go to enter. It's not a touchscreen, so you have to navigate with the jog wheel there. Not too shabby. So then we have our faders and our mix knobs there, so that's so nice. And in the future I will be doing a lot more tutorials on this as I learn the old girl. I'm gonna set it up for a few different things. The main thing is field recording, which is exactly what it is, the 8-channel field recorder. And what I like about this is that it operates as an actual live sound mixer. So there are buses that you can send stuff out. Eventually when we have the cart and I have the wireless transmitter, I can send a mix to the boom operator who's also wireless. So like that would be super cool. And the fact that this manipulates as if it's a live mixer with buses, then we can do that, and that's super awesome. So that's the first and primary use that I have for this. The second thing, as I said, is the podcast mixer, so I can set up the mix minus through the USB input and have interviews where the other person isn't annoyed to death because their voice loops back into their mic or into their ears. Very confusing, very troubling on the receiving end of a Zoom call. So this thing can take care of that as well. And then the third thing is I am actually in my home studio, and I will be also using this as an 8-in and a few out sound card. So I can do multiple instrument recordings at one time, and I'm excited to see how this works for that. That's not by any means what I bought this for, but I am curious how that's going to work. So stay tuned, and we will definitely be, as I figure out this thing, we'll be uploading those videos. So until then, please remember to get the Blueprint to a Better Mix. It's our equalization training and cheat sheet ebook. So you can grab that, and if you need to know how to put a kick drum specifically into a mix or a vocal specifically in the mix using an equalizer, then that book is for you. We have it's a paint by numbers thing. So get that. It's from our company, doitjustlikeapro.com/EQ book. So that's that. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.